what are your thoughts on the TPK? Avoid, allow, play.
Oh boy. The elusive, the intoxicating, the dreadful, the exciting TPK. Total Party Whoopsie, or unaliving since we're on TikTok. Sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's not planned, sometimes the players plan it because they're done playing the game. I've been fortunate enough not to have to come to this decision often in my gaming and DM career on either side of the table. However, it has happened. One time, back when I was first learning 5th edition, I completely did the math wrong and unbalanced in the counter, and yeah, it was bad. So we played it just to see what would happen. We all learned a few things about some things, and we went back and restarted before that encounter so I could rebalance things. Uh, Other than that, I know it happened a lot of times back in my days of playing World of Darkness online. I was part of different, buy night sites where everything was text based. And this would happen frequently because many of us players played multiple characters. And it was part of the story that, life was cheap in these games. So, yeah, that coterie over there, that group being just annihilated, added drama and added reasons for our other characters to go and take actions in the game and in the game city. So that was often expected, if not fully accepted. Uh, Other than that, really, the times that I've done it, yeah, sometimes it's been bad dice rolls. Sometimes it just happens. And usually I, like gravity suggests here, try guys slow down and go, guys, this is what's going on. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep going this route and press your luck? Or do you want to come up with a plan? What do you want to do? Another part of it, especially in today's day and age, is having that agreement beforehand as to whether this is possible or not. And take a temp check on the characters, on the players. On the players, not the characters usually, although sometimes the players want to continue and they just don't want these characters anymore. Work with them. And then there's been other campaigns I've been part of where, big climactic battle. Hey, these are the stakes. And everyone's playing for keeps. And that's fine too. Myself, personally, I find it better for single or, two characters out of a party to, die off. And that's usually kind of arranged beforehand or at least agreed upon that somebody's not going to make it and everybody's fine with it. But to just spring one on the players unsuspectingly, not really my way to go. And I mean, to spring it on the DM. Hey, we've got this campaign plan, we've got some plot points, we know where we're going, and that happened. Give me a few minutes to figure something out. Don't let it don't let it ruin your enjoyment, but at the same time, it's a game. It can add to the enjoyment. I mean, imagine playing the next set of adventures that's out to avenge these adventures or find out what happened to these adventures and then find out, oh, gee, that really big scary thing took them all out and now we've got to find a way around it. So it can be played with here. I'm not for or against it. I'm not for it senselessly. However, if you're playing a game where the stakes are high and life is cheap, hey, let the dice roll as they may, right? But if it's a possibility, you need to have that agreement, I think, with the players beforehand that it could happen. Maybe at the beginning of the campaign during session 0, maybe that night when you've done all the math and all the storylines are coming together, whatever it is. But to just suddenly have it come out of nowhere where no one realizes that's the game they're playing, that ain't cool. So, use them. Don't use them. Definitely don't abuse them. But they can serve a purpose. and they can lead to some interesting decisions down the road for the next group, the next campaign. It can be fun, but if not used properly, I'm not sure, man. I certainly wouldn't recommend it. Hey, until I see you again, remember to be well, be safe, and be awesome, both to yourself and one another.